name is Aqiela Mayesya, and today I would like to present a book called The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down by Hemin Sunim. So, this book is a self-help and mindfulness book that teaches us how to find peace and happiness in our busy lives. Through simple advice and personal reflections, the author encourages readers to slow down, pay attention to the present moment, and take better care of themselves. So, the main idea of this book is that many of our problems come from living too fast and putting too much pressure on ourselves. The author itself discusses several important topics such as relationships, self-love, mindfulness, work, and dealing with difficult emotions. He explains that when we slow down and become more aware of our thoughts and feelings, we can better understand ourselves and make wiser decisions. So the book reminds us that success is important, but our mental and emotional well-being is equally important. It encourages readers to be kinder to themselves and others. One of the strengths of this book is it's using a simple and easy-to-read language. So it makes us understand the meaning better of this book. And the advice is practical and relatable, making it suitable for people of different ages and backgrounds. The book is also contains beautiful illustration and short reflection that make it enjoyable to read. Like it makes us relax. However, one weakness is that some of the advice may feel repetitive. Readers who prefer detailed explanation or scientific evidence may find certain parts too simple. So, despite this, the overall message remains meaningful and inspiring. My personal response of this book is I really enjoyed reading this book because it reminded me that it is okay to slow down and take a break when life becomes overwhelming. One lesson that stood out to me is that our happiness often depends on how we view ourselves and our experiences. The book taught me to become more patient, appreciate the present moment, and not compare myself too much with others. I believe the lessons in this book are relevant for students because academic responsibilities, academic pressure, and social pressure can sometimes make us feel stressed and exhausted. So, in conclusion, The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down is a meaningful and inspiring book that reminds us of the importance of slowing down in fast-paced world. Through its daily language and practical advice, the book encourages readers to take care of their mental and emotional well-being, appreciate the present moment, and develop a healthier relationship with themselves and others. By reading this book, it helped me realize that success and happiness are not only measured by achievements, but also by inner peace and self-acceptance. The author itself shows that when we stop rushing and become more mindful, we can better understand our emotions, reduce stress, and enjoy life more fully. Therefore, I highly recommend The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down to anyone who feels stressed, tired, or overwhelmed by their daily life. This book reminds us that we do not always have to rush or put too much pressure on ourselves. Sometimes slowing down can help us see things more clearly and appreciate what we already have. The lessons in this book are simple, easy to read, and relevant to our everyday life. As myself as a student, we often focus on grades, achievements, and future goals. But this book teaches us that taking care of our mental and emotional well-being is just as important. Overall, this book encourages us to be more mindful, grateful, and kinder to ourselves. It is a meaningful book that can help us live happier, calmer, and more balanced in life. Actually, I have the book, but it was recently borrowed by my friend, so I can't show you what the book looks like. So anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope this presentation encouraged you to read the book and learn from its valuable lessons. Thank you!